Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced that 6,000 rupees gift to pregnant women. Home loans of 9 lakh reduces to 4% and 12 lakh to 3%. Modi announced Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. The primary aim for this Yojana is to ensure that 2 crore houses are built across nation's length and breadth. The estimate completion year for the scheme is 2022. Which means that these 2 crore homes will be constructed over a period of 7 years. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday announced a host of new schemes for various sections of society, even as he urged the people to continue supporting the government in the fight against corruption and black money. In his televised address on the eve of New Year, his first since the surprise November 8 announcement, PM Modi offered relief to the poor, middle class, small businesses, farmers, senior citizens and pregnant women. PM Modi set out a stern warning of tough action against the dishonest people, even as he assuaged the honest people that the government will act as a friend to them so that their difficulties are eased. Under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, those belonging to the poor, lower middle and middle classes in cities will be eligible to 4% discount on housing loans up to Rs 9 lakh. Loans of up to Rs 12 lakh will receive interest subvention of 3%, PM Modi announced. For the benefit of small traders, the credit guarantee scheme for small, medium and micro enterprises, SME, will be enhanced for loans up to Rs 2 crore. We have decided to enhance the credit guarantee scheme, Credit Guarantee Fund for Micro Units Development Refinance Agency or MUDRA, for small business so that they can access more funds to fulfill their growth potential. The Prime Minister said in his address to the nation, highlighting the 6% increase in sowing during the last season. Modi declared that the government will bear 60 days interest incurred on farmer loans. This amount will be directly transferred to the farmers' bank accounts. In the last few weeks, an impression was sought to be created that agriculture sector has been destroyed. Farmers themselves have given a fitting reply to those who were doing so, the Prime Minister said. Furthermore, 3 crore farmers' credit cards will be converted to RuPay cards in the next 3 months for ease of buying and selling at any time. NABARD will be given an additional Rs 20,000 crore to finance district cooperative banks and societies. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in an address to the nation on New Year's Eve, announced a series of SOPs for farmers, the poor and small traders just ahead of key assembly elections in big states like Uttar Pradesh and Punjab. The groups he focused on today are seen as the worst hit by the cash crunch that has followed the notes ban that he announced on November 8 this year. In his speech today, he thanked people for putting up with hardship to combat corruption and black money. In what critics have described as an election speech, and even a mini-budget speech, the Prime Minister announced housing schemes for the urban poor and for villagers, higher interests for deposits made by senior citizens and more credit for small businesses. He directed banks to focus their activities on the poor and underprivileged. PM Modi set out a stern warning of tough action against the dishonest people, even as he assuaged the honest people that the government will act as a friend to them so that their difficulties are eased. Under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, those belonging to the poor, lower middle and middle classes in cities will be eligible to 4% discount on housing loans up to. PM Modi has given many schemes as a gift to the poor and middle class people. He had said that he will utilize the black money recovered through demonetization, and he is doing it. I would like to congratulate and thank Narendra Modi for this, said BJP President Amit Shah. Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced that 6,000 rupees gift to pregnant women. Home loans of 9 lakh reduces to 4% and 12 lakh to 3%. as he defended his demonetization drive. PM Modi struck an emotional note in his 45-minute speech, today delivered first in Hindi and then in English, praising India's 125 crore people for bearing with the pain of queuing up access their own money and saying that thousands of people had written to him about the hardships they had faced. In the new year, the Prime Minister said, the government's effort would be to return the banking system to normal. Banks, he said, have been instructed to focus on reducing the inconvenience caused to people by the curbs on cash withdrawals since demonetization. He, however, did not say when the restrictions on withdrawals will be lifted. PM Modi stressed that the notes ban was aimed at the dishonest and to rid the nation of black money, and said the Indian banking system has never received such a large amount of money in such a short time as has been deposited in old notes since the demonetization. But he did not share any figures on the amount of old currency that has been deposited in banks after November 8. Thank you. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos.